Today we're going to be talking about Jira. If you are familiar with Koa, you will probably know about Bugzilla, which is where you would report bugs for Koa. Jira is going to provide similar functionality for Aspen, allowing development requests to be tracked. In this view here, you can see we have a Kanban board that lists all the current development requests or bugs, and they are organized by the different teams or support companies that may be working on them. You can also switch to having a list view, which just lists all of the current issues being looked at in Aspen. What's helpful here is you can search the list by keyword, for example, web builder, and that will filter down the list to allow you to narrow down your search. If you want to create a new issue, we come to the top here and click this green Create button. Here we are given several fields to fill out. The first one that we would change would be the issue type. The options in here are question, which is if you have a question about how something works, bug, which should mean that something is not working quite as it should, or an enhancement, which is the request for new functionality. We also have status options that will generally be set by the developers or QA teams working on the product, but we'll have a look at a few of the options in here. Backlog generally means that the issue has not yet been explored. In progress is generally when development has started on the given issue. Selected for development means the issue has been explored. It's maybe not being developed quite yet, but it will be developed. We've also got released, which means that this development is in the branch that is the current release branch. And we've got done, which means that this development is in a branch that was released prior to the current release branch. Further down here, you've got the ability to add a summary and a description of the issue, giving as much detail as possible. And you also have the ability to select the Aspen components that the question is related to, or that the bug is affecting, or that the enhancement request would affect. If we look at a current ticket, we can see some additional fields. Here we can see the field fix versions. This indicates the branch that the given issue was fixed in. We can also see we have the option here to add. And if you click that, you can add an attachment. This is helpful as it allows for PDFs, screenshots, and similar things to be added that can aid in discussion and explanations. Moving over here, we also have the watch option. Clicking the eye there will allow you to be updated when anything on this issue changes. So if conversation is added or if its status changes, you will get an email notification. You can see down here that there's also a space for comments. This allows discussion around progress, around how the code or request might be tackled, and allows for feedback from libraries and from other developers on different development options. We should note that at the moment we are still configuring Jira for Aspen Discovery, and we are working on the workflow processes, so some things are liable to change in the future. Documentation is currently being compiled and will be shared on the Aspen Discovery Help Center once it is ready.